Hello there, welcome back to my Vision News. Some new stories for you. First one is from the Amhara region, Dega Damot, the town for the control of which fighting has been ongoing for the last 8 to 9 days. Fano fighters were inside the town. Military was trying to break into the town by breaching Fano's defenses. What happened? Drone strikes, gunship, helicopters, specialized commando units deployed by military. Details for you. Breaking news rather from Dega Damot, a key front. Secondly, Tigray, where opposition parties were due to protest today, though for the last 2 days arrests have been ongoing. Political workers, opposition party leaders arrested yesterday, day before yesterday. Despite all these hindrances, opposition party leaders tried to protest in Mekelle today at Romanov Square. What happened? Police used force. Some political workers, protesters have been injured. Arrests. Two details for you in this video. Thirdly, viewers, Eritrean shocked affairs in Switzerland is Adam Usman. A few days ago, it was rumored that Adam Usman had sought asylum in Switzerland. Now, a Swiss news source has published an article about Adam Usman. Why did he seek asylum? What happened in Switzerland at Eritrean embassy? Firstly, viewers, Dega Damot. Dega Damot is in West Gojjam. For the last 9 days, almost 9 days, military has been trying to enter Dega Damot. Fano fighters were inside the town. And we saw that here military suffered some losses too. ENDF members were taken prisoner. Then some drone strikes were conducted on this front. 2 days ago, some Fano fighters were killed. And yesterday, Fano fighters were in control. There was heavy fighting in the outskirts of Dega Damot. Ethiopian military deployed gunship helicopters yesterday. Specialized commando units were sent to Dega Damot. Drone strikes were already being conducted. So, a big offensive on Dega Damot was launched last night. Things changed last night. This morning, this is fresh information for you, which we have received through some sources. This morning, Ethiopian military managed to enter Dega Damot. We have confirmed that. Military breached Fano's defenses. Fano fighters retreating from Dega Damot. They're retreating towards the outskirts. Will they launch counteroffensive? We'll see. But so far, what we have been able to confirm is that military has managed to enter this key town. Dega Damot is crucial. From here, you can reach both East Gojjam and West Gojjam. Dega Damot is in West Gojjam. Gojjam, you see that for the control of one town, military took 8 to 9 days. Even now, no one knows how long can military remain in control of Dega Damot. You see what is happening in Debre Marcos. Fano fighters took Debre Marcos, military took back. Then Fano fighter re-entered, military re-entered, clashes inside town. So, Debre Marcos remained volatile. Road passing through Debre Marcos was not open for traffic. In Gojjam, for each and every town, military has to fight for days. There are dozens of big towns still under the control of Fano fighters in Gojjam, reported. Secondly, viewers, Tigray, where opposition political parties announced to protest today. They announced this protest a few days ago. They were scheduled to protest today, Thursday, in Mekelle at Romanoth Square. Five parties had announced to protest. Salsivojene, Betona, Tigray Independence Party, Tigray Arena Party, Asimba Democratic Party. Asimba Democratic Party of Dori Eskidam withdrew from this protest rally. And 2 days ago, these opposition parties took out a preparatory rally to mobilize people for Thursday's demonstration. Then arrests started on Tuesday. On Tuesday, Wednesday, several leaders of these parties were arrested. Last night, Getachew held a press briefing, tried to justify the crackdown on opposition parties. He said that the situation in the region does not allow this type of demonstration for which no permission has been granted by the government. Government will determine the venue and time of the protest, and he accused these opposition parties that some behind these rallies were actually committing genocide of Tigrayans. So he leveled allegations, but opposition parties were adamant. They said they would protest, and this morning dozens of opposition parties workers, they marched towards Romanoth Square in Mekelle, Tigray's capital city. Police was already deployed at the venue. Police used force. Political workers were beaten. Some were injured. That is what is happening in Mekelle. Tigray is the capital. Mehari Yohannes, Tigray Independence Party leader, arrested this morning from Romanoth Square. If you remember, Mehari was one of those politicians who stood with the Tigray Defense Force. He fought alongside Tigray fighters, and I remember when there was war in Tigray back then, Getachew and Mehari were seen together with Tigray fighters. Now Getachew in power, Mehari protesting on the streets, and Mehari arrested. Others arrested too, like Heliab Haile Selassie of Salsivojene, Alilom Malice of Salsivojene. Around 10 arrests confirmed so far, several others too. These are big names of opposition parties. They're small, low-rank party leaders too. We can say that around 100 people, less than 100, they managed to reach the venue of the protest. So they kept their word. These opposition parties, despite crackdown by government, refused to postpone or cancel the protest. The protest is obviously against Tigray interim government, because these parties said the government has failed. Crime rate rising, refugees suffering, women suffering, aid not resuming, aid supply. No news about future status of Raya Volkai. So what is the government doing while people are dying? Valid questions. But Getachew's government says that it is in touch with the federal government, it is in touch with aid organizations, it is trying its best. There are still groups in Tigray which are committing crimes, atrocities, and government trying to control them. So overall, opposition's demands are not unconstitutional. Opposition wants rule of law in Tigray. Tigray government could not enforce rule of law. But Tigray government means TPLF, by the way. When I said Tigray interim government, I mean TPLF. TPLF is the main party which is leading Tigray interim government. So while TPLF has failed to enforce rule of law in Tigray, opposition was to protest, which is opposition democratic right, but this right is being denied, force is being used, police is being used, opposition party workers being arrested for the last 3 days. This is Now people will ask more questions. We saw protests by Tigray combatants saying that they fought for the people of Tigray, and now leaders of Tigray are enjoying the benefits, the perks and privileges of being in power. I think this anti-TPLF, anti-ruling elite sentiment will gain ground in Tigray. You will see more protests. You could see these Tigray combatants join opposition parties. And by the way, Tigray government is trying to talk to those groups which are frustrated in Tigray. We'll have a look at that in coming videos. So far, Tigray police used force, rally was dispersed in Mekelle. Unknown number of protesters, opposition parties, workers were injured in Mekelle today. Thirdly, viewers, Eritrean shocked affairs in Switzerland went missing a few days ago. It was rumored that he had sought asylum, not confirmed officially, but a news source a Swiss news source has published a report about Adam Usman, Eritrean shocked affairs in Switzerland. Adam Usman could not be contacted by this news outlet. The news outlet says that according to reports, Adam Usman is seeking asylum in Switzerland, though Switzerland's immigration authorities have not confirmed any asylum application of Adam Usman. But sources close to Adam are confirming that he has sought asylum. What led to this decision? Though not the first time, because in the past an Eritrean information minister defected and then his family members were arrested. His daughter, a teenager, Siham, still in prison in Eritrea. Not the first time. But what led to Adam Usman's defection? According to this Swiss news source, large sum of money was discovered from Eritrean embassy in Switzerland. Adam Usman came to know that large sum of money was hidden in the embassy. He contacted Eritrean government and some arrests were made in Eritrea. So maybe a network of money laundering or some illegal activity was ongoing at the embassy uncovered by Adam Usman. Adam Usman informed the government in Eritrea, but he was scared, maybe he was worried for his life, and that is why he decided to defect. And now he is in hiding, but people close to him say that he has sought asylum. Official confirmation from Eritrean government is awaited. Eritrean government 2 days ago accused Mossad, Israeli intelligence agency, of working against Eritrean interests. Is Mossad behind the defection of Adam Usman? Where is Yemane Mekelle? Quick to speak on each and every development regarding Eritrean festivals. When a big development has happened, that their Eritrean government shocked affairs in Switzerland has defected, Yemane Mekelle, Information Ministry are silent. They should tell the people what happened. Where is Adam Usman? Thanks for watching.